Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So, as usual, we got some things we're going to talk about today and tomorrow and Saturday. I might go live. Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to go. Either one of them, I'm going to go live. So make sure y'all there. Some of y'all be bouncing in and out, but I count that as how long I'm going to be on the video. If y'all not in the live, then I'm going to end the video. We be having some very interesting things and fun things, stuff like that I be wanting to do, but I don't know what's going on with y'all. If y'all not getting a notification or whatever, or you just not interested, that's cool too. I know I got a lot of hate watchers, but just have your notification bell on, keep it on, because either Saturday or Sunday or possibly even both, I'm going live. And I'm going to be watching the community tab as well. Let's see if I can turn this off now. Man, it's dark. It's still dark. Be watching the community tab as well, because I will tell y'all the time and the day that I'm going live. Yeah, cold, dry air. As usual, I come out here and I start coughing. So let's get into it. On this video, I want to talk about dreams. Y'all know this is the All Subjects channel. We talk about everything over here. We don't exclude the women. You know, they feel they can chime in as well. And we not against them. We just doing it the right way. Like, we not against women over here. We just do it the right way. Like, I don't hate women. I just understand them, you know. And when you understand them, it's hard to hate them. It's just as hard to love them, but it's hard to hate them. So, dreams. What gave me the idea to this video? Y'all know I be watching Tom Likas clips on the Family Circle channel. And he made a comment to somebody that called in saying, you don't believe in the afterlife or reincarnation or any of that, do you? He said, this is it. What a bold statement that anybody could make, to say this is it. Only person that would say that is a person that they wanted to be it and haven't done the research. If you did the research, you will find out that we have like a system within ourselves that goes from the end of our body, you could say, our private, all the way up to the top of our head. That's why a lot of people who understand this, they pray sitting down with their feet crossed. And it's like, the more you tap into that dimension, the more you'll understand about dreams. You know, and I'm going to say some things that you might find far-fetched in here. There are people, or at least some of them are half people, that they intentionally put things in food and drink that will kind of be a hindrance to your pineal gland. For you to understand dreams and to experience dreams 100%, your pineal gland has to be fully functioning. You know, and I don't want to get into, you know, I ain't gonna go too deep into it, because like when I start being in public, we'll get deeper in it. But on YouTube, I can't get too deep, because they're gonna label it with the labels that they choose. Like if they say this or this is missing, you know, they can say that because they got the power on this platform. But is everything that's labeled misinformation. So I don't agree with anyone that don't believe in the afterlife, because our dreams show us that there is an afterlife. Think about it like this. In your dreams, right, you could do things sometimes that you can't do in real life, like fly. You be in a whole nother dimension, and if you are one of the people that are blessed to be given dreams and visions by the Most High, like me, then you especially, ain't no way you gonna say there's no afterlife, this is it. Okay, for me to say that, I will have to be like, okay, so what I saw in my dreams, none of that was real. You know, some dreams are real. Some are just a matter of what you ate. A matter of what you ate and a matter of what you saw. But some of them are real. Case in point, I saw 9/11 before it happened. I did. But in the dream, I was in the plane, and it was basically, I saw what was going on. They was fighting. You know, most of the people in the plane was scared, but a couple of them dudes was fighting back. And I know some things about what happened on there that I know some things that happened on there that the news can't report because they didn't see it. Now, it could be my imagination. It could. I'll give you that, but I don't think so. And what I saw was the dude lost control of the plane because one of them dudes cut him and punched him in the face. That made him lose control because he had his back turned. One of the dudes that was fighting went up in the cockpit and attacked him. Now, hey man, I'm free. You free to scrutinize. I can take it. I'm a big boy. So, and you could ask the wife. We still married on paper. You know, we've been getting along. When I came to her and told her about it, just like I had a dream that I don't really like to talk about because I really hope that it doesn't happen. I had a dream that practically all the countries turned against the United States and looked up in the sky, and they had all their planes, so many planes was filling the sky, and they just started dropping bombs, man. Now, I really hope that maybe I ate, according to some of you Muslims and Hebrew Israelites, maybe I ate too many ham sandwiches that day. I hope you're right. But I saw it, y'all. We walking up the street. We hear all this screeching. We look up. It's planes all in the sky. And you can hear them. There was so many of them. It would make your hair move. And they wasn't that far away. And they just got to dropping bombs. I had other dreams that happened. You know, I done had visions of Some of my dreams, I don't believe the time is right. But I'll tell you about this. I had a dream that it was food shortages. And that it was tranquilizer shortages. And so they couldn't control the animals in some of these zoos. So they ran and let them go. And those animals came down and started attacking people. That was another dream I had. Now I could go on, like I'm not gonna even, this is all about the Most High, so I'm not gonna even put all of my dreams that I done had out there. I done had encounters with the devil, with chief demons. It's like, I don't know which one that was. I used to believe it was the devil, but according to my recent research in the last 10 years, that was possibly another chief. Came up to me and closed my hand because I was rebuking. But they couldn't do nothing to me, just disappeared. And he knew my first name, told me don't be stupid. I told you I had the dream about all the mega church pastors was in the building doing witchcraft. Eyes rolling back in their head in a circle on the floor. And some of the ones that was in there have been getting exposed lately. That's back when I was all off into Christianity. Man, I was giving money to TBN. I was sending money to them pastors. The Most High was like, I had that dream. I started looking at them all different. And it's like what they were saying from that point, I started questioning it. So, dreams, a lot of dreams are real, and a lot of dreams are to tell you something. You know, just like when I got baptized, this is why I don't agree with a lot of stuff in Christianity, but I know people get saved in Christianity. Because the Most High is not going to be petty to that point where he won't save your soul. Say people from all tribes and nations, languages. That means it's going to be different religions. We're standing before the Most High that made it to heaven. But in that dream, I didn't know I was crying. I woke up, my face was red, and it was just wet. Because in the dream, I was lost. Like I was in a new land. I didn't know nobody. Like I ain't had no clothes. I was like naked, and I'm bent down crying because maybe it was the light or something. It was too bright or something. But I'm on the ground crying. Somebody came up to me and gave me some clothes, and I woke up. See, for these people, and I let people believe or not believe what they want. But when you get to talking, you got to face the scrutiny. Just like you give it out, you got to face it. And when you say there is no God, there's no heaven, no hell, it's you against everybody that had dreams, visions, everybody through all the generations, everybody in the Bible, you against everybody. It's your belief against everybody else's. So when you get to telling people that, and somebody, if you know anybody that's trying to tell you all that stuff is made up, ain't no God, ain't no heaven, ain't no hell, blah, 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 blah. Tell them it's you against everybody else. Why should I listen to you? That's all you got to say. You don't got to debate with them. You don't got to try to prove it. Why should I listen to you? If there is no God, why do we die? Okay, the Bible explained it, Sherlock. You don't want to believe the Bible, so let's hear your explanation. Why do we die if there is no God? If we created ourselves, if we just came to be, why do we die? Sherlock, old lofty intelligent one. Why won't you just admit, those of you who try to tell people this, there's no afterlife like Tom. Like, I like what he say about women, a lot of them. But that right there, nah, I don't know where you got that from, but you need to put it back where you got it. So, and I think I would love for him to come back to YouTube. Don't talk about the spiritual stuff. Leave that to me. You don't know what you're talking about with that. Talk about why these guys should get married or not get married and that stuff. Don't talk about the spirit, because now you misleading people. When you talk about the reason why a guy shouldn't get married, you leading people. When you talk about there's no afterlife, you misleading people, because our dreams even show us. We got a whole world inside of us just by closing our eyes. Almost everybody have had dreams. Almost everybody. A lot of the dreams we have, we can't remember them. And sometimes it could be due to stuff that's going on in our brain, different things, different reasons. So we can't always remember. But dreams are real, and a lot of dreams will show you. Like me being a prophet, I've seen some things that's gonna happen. Like the direct deposit thing. I had dreams. This is a preview. Social security number or cards, direct deposit. These are all previews as to where the devil wants to take the world, because the devil still believes that she can win. She trying to have faith that she can win. She's not gonna win. Because the Most High was intelligent enough not to let the devil see everything. Just like you guys that's married, especially you guys that's in relationships that are not going well, why would you let your wife know everything? Everything you got. Everything this, everything that. You don't even get along with her. Why should she know everything? So, our dreams show us that there are different dimensions in the world. Our dreams show us that there are different a different kingdom far above. Think about it. If you look at how the earth is constructed, like I'm looking at the sky from the corner of my eye right now. The way the sky is even constructed shows me that if you get past the sky, it's something else out there. I mean, that's common sense, man. You can't say it ain't no planets because they can see them. You don't know what's on them. I don't know what's on them. But we can't say there's no planets, man. That stuff fake. That's people answer for everything. Everything is fake. What some things is, a lot of things is. Everybody need therapy. Everything is fake. Sounds like somebody to me is trying to get out of having to exercise and show their level of intelligence. Oh, you need therapy. You say something deep, you need therapy. Had to see what time it was. Everybody need therapy that you don't agree with. Do you need therapy? Now they got therapy commercials, man. I just be looking at that like, the therapy for us is in that scripture. If you understand it, that's therapy. But see, y'all still trying to follow Eve's example. You want to be as gods, thinking you know good and evil. But what's going to happen is you're going to destroy somebody's world, just like Eve did. Trying to be God, you're going to destroy somebody's world. People try to take somebody's life away from them for this reason, that reason. Trying to be God. It ain't, if you take somebody else's life in your hands, you trying to be God. You right back in the Garden of Eden, being disobedient. And like he said, you should surely die. But death ain't what you think. I know people want to believe. And I'll give you this best example that I gave this one guy. His answer for everything was, you had no proof, you had this, and blah, 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 blah. I said, man, I told him like this. I said, man, you sound dumb. I said, first of all, let's say I was wrong. Nothing happens. I lose nothing by being wrong about all of this. About hell, about the Most High. I lose nothing. I said, but if you wrong, you lose everything. And you get to live forever in pain and regret. And the guy he was trying to impress, because you know how some people, they be fascinated with white people. The white dude agreed with me. He said, when you think about it, he is right. If he's wrong, what did he lose? He just goes to sleep. But if you're wrong, he practically had tears in his eye. He got to trying to make it personal, trying to say personal stuff. That's why I slowed down with this debating stuff, man. I'll still debate sometimes, but I got better things. These people that be trying to debate, they ain't gonna pay none of my bills, so I'll get to, if I want to get around to you, I will. If I don't, do you. So what? So what if you don't eat pork? So what if you don't do this or don't do that? Who cares? That's you. When you stand before God, I can't represent you. And when I stand before God, you can't represent me. And a lot of y'all gonna be looking him in the face, be like, you said I don't exist. Do you still believe I don't exist? That's the type of stuff the Most High gonna be saying to people. I was wrong about it. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. My granddaddy taught me that, and I just... Too late. Let's get into your sins. You lied on this day, a total of 99,846 lies. You killed this person and you hid their body. Did you think I didn't know you did that? They on me just looking down at the ground. They ain't gonna even be able to look at him. You stole such and such, such and such. Commandment such and such says, you shall not steal. Why did you feel you could disobey me? Well, I thought that his grace was sufficient, and I thought that the cross was gonna give me, was gonna wipe away all my sins. He's just gonna be looking at him. I'ma just leave that open right there. I could've, hey, listen. Well, the point I'm making in closing is The best advice I could give you on all these people and their beliefs is the main people that you should not listen to are people who try to tell you there is no God. You should tune them out, even if you're not spiritual, even if you're not religious. Just don't listen to them. They trying to take you down the lake of fire with them. Don't listen to them. Definitely not. Now, your listening to people in these world religions should be limited too, but definitely do not listen to nobody that tells you there is no afterlife, there is no God. We got here by explosion of two rocks, or whatever their explanation is. Like, let's just end this conversation right here. You can believe what you want. You're wrong. I know you're wrong, but you can believe what you want. So let's not talk about this anymore. Send them to me. If I got time, I'll straighten them out. I'll be bringing up everything. I don't need, and what's weird is, everything ain't even in the Bible, but I can use the Bible to prove my points. The Bible says that we were formed from dust, the dust of the ground, right? Right? What happens when we take baths? Even if I haven't even walked nowhere near dirt, what's gonna happen if I take a bath? What's gonna be in the tub when I'm done? Dirt. What happens after, and remember, understand that the Bible was written before anybody that's alive right now was born. What happens after you've been dead a while? What do you turn into? Dust, goofy. Some of y'all goofy. And y'all just goofy. Y'all letting these demons teach y'all philosophy and stuff. Okay, I got another one for you. If I plant apple seeds, let's say I plant seeds to get an apple tree, right? And let's say that tree begins to grow. Is there gonna be any oranges on it? Now the Bible says that he made everything to produce after his own kind, depending on the seed that's in it, right? Okay. Now, something happened in history, but we ain't gonna even get into that. I don't even need that to prove my point. See, on YouTube, I know all the agents is watching. They've been watching me for a long time. They've been trying to figure out what exactly I know, what exactly I teach. You'll never know, because I will never put everything out here. How about that? Now, again, a person, when y'all talk about proof, I guarantee you I have more proof than any atheist in the whole entire world that the Most High exists. And I don't even have to bring up my dreams. I can bring up stuff in the atmosphere. Okay. Y'all want to get deep? Y'all think because y'all went to this college, that college, and I haven't. I went to Jackson State and didn't even graduate. Okay, let's get deep. What is in the air that we breathe? What's the main component? Oxygen, right? Okay. Watch this. Oxygen is on the periodic table, it's O. hydrogen, would you say that hydrogen is the second most thing in the air that we breathe, in the food that we eat, in the soil? Yes or no? Okay, the word ruach is the word for spirit. It means breath. It means oxygen. Right? Right? Keep following. Hydrogen, if you go back to the Sumerian text, in the Sumerian text, they listed the Most High being Apsu, A-P-S-U, and his wife was Tiamat, right? Now watch this. It says basically that they were liquid, like they were in water form. That's what it taught in their text. Not to get into all the things in their text, you can find it online. You can read it for yourself. It's there. You better read it before they take it off. It goes into some details by how things formed, and it makes sense. Because when I look at water, H2O, I'm like, okay, hydrogen, oxygen. You put them together, they form liquid. Right? What is the earth? What percent water? 70? Okay. That explains something there. Now, if the Bible says God is a spirit, then to me, if you're a researcher like me, that explains how oxygen fills the air, how Revelation says what's going to happen once he begins to take his oxygen away. And how everything's going to start to die. Because remember, oxygen and hydrogen are all in the air. They're together. And if you take away oxygen, it's really like you taking away hydrogen too. So if you take away hydrogen, what's going to happen? You still got the sun up there, but you take away oxygen and hydrogen, everything going to start to die and burn up. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. I try to be fair about this, and I try to be considerate of everybody's can believe whatever they want. But some of y'all just talk too much. You breathe in the air. You a thief. You breathing in this oxygen. You don't even want to show them your respect. All the Most High got to do is hold his breath or turn the other way, and we all dead. Y'all old goofies talking about there is no God, there is no afterlife. I mean, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to breathe in the bottle, right? Capture your air. Keep it in that bottle for a couple days and then open it up and let's see if anything happens. Because if there's no God, then that means you God, right? So let's see what you can create from your breath in your body. Breathe in the bottle, catch it, and let it out in 2 days. And let's see if anything grows. Let's see if anything happens. Goofy, I'm tired of these, dude. I know your average white man, especially an educated white man, and I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about the ones that apply to. They automatically think that they just smarter than everybody else. Don't you know them schools taught you what they wanted to teach you? That don't make you no better than nobody else. The system and all the things that's set up by the people who set it up, they could have easily said, okay, everybody that went to HBCUs is going to have the best jobs. But they didn't. They said everybody that go to these other schools, and they formed brotherhoods to make it possible and to make it happen, where you got this group, this group, this group, this group, they all together. So they're going to look out for each other before they look out for the people that's not in their group. Now, is that fair? No, it's not fair. So, but then, while they doing that, they want to criticize everybody else that don't have what they have. Man, you form brotherhoods to get what you get. You form monopolies. You had certain this family, that family. Okay, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna deal with each other with this. I'm gonna help you get this. You gonna do that. Is that fair? That's what happened. But then people want to say who don't want to work. I don't want to hear who don't want to work, because there's people in every race who don't want to work. Y'all say that about black people, and people do not be giving us jobs. My best jobs came from black people giving them to me, and from city and county who gonna be more fair with black people. When it came to a lot of those other jobs, they always was sending me letters, no matter what my qualifications is. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Howard, but we went with other candidates. And even one time I told y'all about the time where they hired an illegal immigrant over me. He ain't even supposed to be over here, and they hired him, gave him the job. And I filed a complaint, and I went down there, and she was just as racist as they was. So I said, you know what, forget it. Just forget it. You know, so like I say, take those beliefs back where you got them from and leave them there, because you ain't gonna benefit you or nobody else. You know, these guys, they want to do whatever. They don't want to answer to nobody. I get it. It's not fun having to answer to people. But when you start teaching other people, though, for you to teach, this was kind of, it's very arrogant to me. Nobody should be teaching what they don't know. That's the problem. That's one of the reasons why there's so much confusion in the world, because you got all of these people teaching stuff that they don't even really know. How is an atheist teaching anybody about God? You supposed to tune them out. You ain't gonna, they don't believe in him. So what can they teach you about him? Well, they believe in him inside. They just, in their mind, they're choosing of their own free will not to believe. Their soul already knows the truth. Everybody's soul knows. And some of y'all souls crying. Y'all wonder why people be having billions of dollars, millions of dollars, and they still be depressed? It's because their soul knows the truth. They soul be knowing. Why would you do that? Why are you, you know? So the soul wrestles to try to get them to see the light, and they don't. And that's why people be like that. Because your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. So when you start to feel certain emotions, if you don't understand them, it's going to upset the soul. It's going to upset your soul. Because your soul knows the future. Your soul knows that dreams are real. Sometimes. Your soul knows these things. So, basically, when you get to feeling a certain type of way, it's going to always feel like loneliness, depression, this. Because your soul like, all right, go over there, get on your knees and pray. Because the soul is always trying to connect back up with its maker. But a lot of y'all be in the way. Y'all be in the way because y'all got the wrong things in your head and you not humble. The main thing that causes people to lose their soul is arrogance. Conceit. Remember what he told Cain. If you do it not well, sin lies at the door. What was Cain guilty of? He was conceited. He was arrogant. Abel was out there playing, having fun with them sheep. Them sheep became his friends. And the Most High one was trying to see what his offering was going to be. Abel gave up them sheep, even though they was his friends. Because he knew that he would see those sheep again. And that the Most High would honor him for what he did. We got to be more like Abel. Unfortunately, most people are trying to be like Cain. That's why you got all the murder, all the jealousy, all the hatred, all the racism, all this stuff going on. You can look at Eve and Cain. And Cain was like that because look how he was conceived. If you look at the Bible real close, and you do some research on some of the other books, you'll see that Cain is not listed among Adam's sons. That's why he was jealous of Abel. That's one of the reasons why he was jealous of Abel. He possibly knew it. You got to read the books, man. I want you to read the books. But anyway, that's all for now. We'll be back later on with more videos. Stay tuned. Shout out to all of my No Matrix people out there. Keep hitting the like button. I enjoyed talking to y'all in the comments. Some of y'all have to remove y'all comments. Thanks for watching. Remember to send super thanks if you're able, or to send cash apps. They will be put to good use, and you will be informed when I'm able, basically, to put your cash apps to the use that I have planned. Thanks for watching.